Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing some green fried tomatoes. This is going to be our main item, and I'm going to call it green fried tomatoes Cathy style. And so I'm going to go ahead, get these washed, cut up, and ready to go, and I'll show you how I fry green tomatoes, okay? Alright, now I have my green tomatoes already cut up, washed, cut up, and ready to go. Now, we're going to put our ingredients in it. Some flour and meal. Sure. Let's see. Cup. Okay, we'll start with the meal. First of all, I'm going to put, probably to start out, till we get it all mixed up, a little over half a cup of meal there. And I'm using white lily flour. This cornmeal is Martha White buttermilk. And we're going to put about the same amount of flour as I did with the cornmeal till we get it all. I'm going to put a little salt here. Like that. Don't want too much. And 2 eggs. Tiny bit of black pepper, not a lot, but a little. Alright, now before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and spray my skillet, and I'm going to turn it down very, very low, because the way I fix these, you've got to just all but stand right over it, because it'll stick very fast. We don't want that to happen. Need some cooking oil. And it does take quite a bit. Okay, now with this, I'm going to go right into it with my hands, because that's just the way I do things. So here we go, mixing it all up. Nothing like good green fried tomatoes, folks. It's good, good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have any fresh green beans, so I'm going to probably do some canned. And I don't know, maybe I need just a little bit more there. Flour and just a little bit more meal. Not much, but a little. Want you really good batter. Looks good. Alright, now, see how it's all mixed up there? Can you see that? Go ahead. Put it in the skillet. You know, sometimes I put a few onions in there. Have some I'm going to put with my potatoes, so I might just put, a little handful or two. They're already chopped up, so wash my hand here. Also have me some potatoes here, already cut up and ready to go. I'm going to fry me some potatoes with onions to go with it, so we're going to turn that down too. And I guess put a little this in it so it won't stick too bad. And this is going to be for our fried potatoes. Let's see. Okay. Can you see them? They're already cut up and ready to go. Got potatoes in there. And this time I'm going to fry them on top of the stove. Have my onions, it's already cut up. Lots of onions in my fried potatoes, makes them so good. And let's see, to dry my hands. Some salt. Fried potatoes. And then lids on there. And I have some corn on the cob. I'm going to boil some roast ears to go with our dinner. On this, I always make sure we got water over the top of the corn. Alright, I don't know if you can see this, but there's the way it looks. Anyway, let's see. Let's set that right on the back there. Oh, I might put that back there. Let's see. Kind of dripped on the stove a little. I think instead I'm going to just go ahead and put this one on this burner. Nothing's fell in it. I've not used that one in a while. Alright, now, while all that stuff's taken off, I'm going to go ahead and get me some bread dough mixed up here. I'm going to bake some cornbread for dinner. So this year I just put out about what I think would make a nice pound of bread. Add my flour. Add me 1 egg. And water. Like so. Mix all this stuff up. I learned one thing. Adding an egg to your cornmeal, it makes your cornbread taste so good. So that's the way I make cornbread. Mix that up really good. Try to get as many of the lumps out. Oh, I smell them tomatoes already. Smelling good. And there's a little cooking spray there. Keep it from sticking. Alright. Here we go. See, makes a perfect pong. Right? It's going to be just fine. Alright, now in the oven it goes. And we're going to put the oven on about 350. And we'll check on our tomatoes. Get a spatula. That's what I did really. Alright, let's check our green tomatoes. See how they're coming along. All of them are smelling wonderful. Let me get out of your way so you can see here. Ooh. Good stuff. You know, most people, I think, fries their tomatoes round, like 2 or 3 at a time. But I fix it like this in a big skillet. That way, when they get done, you've got all kinds already fixed. And I drop the tomato. And also, on these tomatoes now, you do have to add more oil to them, because if you don't, you're going to have dry tomatoes. We don't want that. Yeah. Oh, and it smells so good. Ooh, I don't know who all likes fried tomatoes and all that stuff, like your fried potatoes with onions and all that, but oh, makes the best meal. Alright. Pretty brown on the bottom. I don't want them real brown, just enough to where, you know, I want it real low. Now, check our potatoes. I don't know if you all can see them or not, but see? This is going to be a wonderful meal. We've got our corn almost ready to start boiling. And we'll be back in a few. Alright now, let's get us some green beans on here. These are just plain cut green beans out of the can. You know, no big deal. Add a little water to them. And turn our burner on. With that, I'm going to put just a little bit of cooking oil and maybe just a drop of salt, nothing much, just a little tiny bit. And I see our corn has started to boil. Getting that part going. Now, check our green tomatoes again. Something has to be checked very often and turned. Oh, that looks delicious. Ooh. Looking good. Need to get good and done. Yeah. I don't know, can you all see that? That is looking so good. Check our potatoes. It's coming along too. You know, on my potatoes, I like first for them to get, you know, good and tender, and then brown them. Let's put our lid back on there. And here our corn is starting to boil. Let's see. Oh yeah. We'll have to boil for a little while. Sugar in. And I'll be back. Well, it's time now to check our bread. Let's see how we got here. Oh yes. Ready for broil, to brown it, and the bread will be done. So, let's put this right on broil, and I don't know if I need to add some more water to the corn or not. The corn is not done, it's going to take it a little bit, so check our tomatoes while that's browning. Yes, they're looking mighty fine. Oh yeah, it's going to be some good eating. Yes. Now on these green tomatoes, the way I fix them, it does take a while for them to get done. But well worth it. Once they're done and you're eating, oh, can't beat it. This fried potatoes. It's coming along great. It's good and tender. But now we want them to kind of get brown, if they will. Not letting them burn or anything, just get them brown. I like golden brown fried potatoes. Oh yes, it's brown. Ready to take out of the oven now. Just like this. And right while it's good and hot, we'll go ahead and cut our bread. Cut it like you cut a pie. cornbread done. Look how golden brown. Time now to check our green tomatoes. That looks so good. You know what? I believe they're done. They look like they are. Oh, it's going to be so good. Yes. Can you see that? That is just deliciousness. And I believe them's done, so we'll check our potatoes now. Oh yes, those are done too. You see our fried potatoes and onions? How good that looks. Didn't get as brown as I wanted them, but that's okay. They'll still taste good. And let's check our corn. Having a little bit of problem getting that corn to get good and tender for some reason. But nevertheless, our green beans. Green beans are ready. You see that? Green beans. All right. All right. Time to do us a little taste test here. Trying out the green tomatoes. Are you ready? Oh, you know, I could eat that right by itself. All I would need is me some cornbread and the green fried tomatoes. And I'm telling you people, you just ain't eat nothing till you eat this. Oh, that is so good. A little bit of fried potatoes. Some coleslaw to go with it. I'm telling you, this is a meal. This is wonderful, and today's Father's Day, so I'm doing something special with the green beans, and so I'm hoping Rick, my husband, will love this stuff, and so we'll talk at you all later.